Six-time Masters Tournament winner, one of the game's greatest icons, synonymous with Augusta National. And Tom Watson, Masters champion in 1977 and 1981. I can tell you that all three, not surprisingly, knocked it in the fairway to the delight of the patrons assembled. But it was then that the Masters Tournament was officially declared underway. From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, we begin this annual rite of spring amongst the blossoming azaleas and dogwoods, live opening round coverage of this tradition that is truly unlike any other. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. And that is going to be into the bunker right of this first fairway. So it'll be a challenging start to this first major of the season. Frank, this is one of the moments you dream about, and you would know this from a very young age. First Masters appearance as a professional. Our featured golfer here, rookie, on such an incredible run at the outset of their career. Already a multiple winner on the PGA Tour. What would need to happen for this phenom to win the green jacket?
Well, you would think a miracle, but to steal a line from Al Michaels and just sort of pass along the golf. If you believe in golf, you believe in miracles, because I've seen it happen before. And you just go back 2022, Scotty Scheffler came in hot, playing well. Should have been the man to beat, but we looked at all those other players. When you're world number one and you've already won 3 tournaments in, 4 weeks, you might as well be 4 and 5. And that's exactly what it is. Come in with a hot hand, play well, don't worry, let everybody else worry about all the talking and who the favorites are. Just get out there and play some good old-fashioned good golf. And I tell you, that stands up against anybody.
Oh, something went wrong there. That is a good 30 feet short.
This would be huge from 30 feet away.
That's a mishit, misjudgment, and maybe another missed putt coming up. Good putt there, though it is for double bogey here at the first. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Now to the second, 575-yard par 5 down the hill here at Augusta National. One of 2 5s on this first 9. This is a place where you can make something happen and jumpstart your round. And there's a good first step to start making up some ground after the troubles at 1. A picture-perfect drive here at the second. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Not much left here for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. Oh, that is a big drive, easily clearing that series of bunkers, but that will leave a delicate pitch shot to this third green. The big drive got him here, now a short one for his second.
As they say, don't put that tall box away just yet. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at 1 over. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. Okay, that one has to hold just a bit, but a birdie try upcoming. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
It would be very easy to underread this putt. There is break on it from left to right, particularly as it nears the hole.
No, kind of underread that one, and it winds up missing below the hole. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain right where he is. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Down on the course, let's check in with Notah Begay III.
146 yards left to the hole, pin sitting on the left half of the green.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
14 feet to the hole.
That one just going to sneak on by. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is. We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 sixth, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you. Yeah, he was begging for it to go. Didn't quite have enough to reach the back of the green, but it'll be a birdie putt regardless. So now he'll trade putter for a wedge and try and blast this back out. That is such a tough bunker to try and navigate. That's onto the green, but still a tricky distance coming up. Okay, that'll mitigate things a little. It is still a double bogey, though, here at the par 3. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. On to hole number 7 now, a par 4 at 450 yards. It's one of the narrower holes on the course, so precision is more important than power off the tee. The second shot is no bargain either, with a total of 5 bunkers completely surrounding a fairly small green. Right, in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Well positioned in the fairway, but there is no guarantees to hit the green. It is protected by a series of bunkers all around it, and precision is a requirement.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Nah, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. We move now to the 8th here at Augusta. This is an uphill 570-yard par 5. Avoid the fairway bunker off the tee, and reaching into is definitely a possibility.
cool looking shot.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Has a great chance to reach the green, but still going to have to pull off an awfully great shot, hitting it right to left and trying to fit it in that narrow opening.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. It's been an eventful front 9, but this for birdie.
That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain at +4. Par 4 9th is intriguing here at Augusta National. This is where you can see just how hilly the golf course is. It may not show up on television that way, but you can certainly feel it as you make your way up to this 9th green. This is going to be a beautiful drive down the hill into the big clearing, and it'll set up a good look at this 9th green. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Great angle from this location. You have a chance to get it close to this hole that's cut right in the middle tier of this green. Players able to use the backstop and use it as a backboard to pull the ball close to the hole, but you have to carry it a minimum of 19 yards or else it will come off to the front edge.
Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. 8-foot putt here. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. Start of the second 9 here at Augusta National is also the start of a difficult stretch. These 2 par 4s, 10 and 11, all you want, and then you get up to that challenging little par 3, 12. So the first 9 complete on to the second 9 here at Augusta National, which of course begins with the par 4 10. Frank, our featured golfer, the rookie, having some growing pains, we'll call it, on those first 9 holes.
Yeah, you could call it that. It's going to be an interesting second 9 here to play, because if you get a little reckless, you can add up that score very, very quickly. On the flip side, if you're smart on the second 9 and sort of position the ball well around the golf course, there's quite a few opportunities coming in to really turn this round around.
Well, that is right and way offline. And a bit of a misstep there. That ball's going to come to rest in the second cut. So now with the ball below his feet, got to be careful this doesn't go right.
right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he's going to stay at +5. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National. Now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. So here we go. Those first 10 holes were memorable enough in this first professional round at Augusta National. But now, here's where things really start to get interesting. Frank, you know it as well as anyone. This is where you call the Masters every year. After this tee shot, it is a first trip through Amen Corner.
And right you are, Rich. A lot of people think Amen Corner is 11, 12, and 13, but it starts actually on the second shot into 11, and the tee shot at 13 is the finish of Amen Corner. But it's also where you start to see water at the very first time. You hit a nice tee shot on 11, and you will look at the pond just short, and the water, which is Rays Creek, that protect the back of the screen and then leads into the 12th hole. So it's an amazing part. I think it's a special part in golf. Number one, you feel privileged to be able to play the golf course, let alone compete in the Masters. But it's also where all the action invariably seems to start at Augusta National.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12th. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek, you're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and 2 behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical. Nope, trying to go right after the flag, but this is going to be in the bunker short here at 12.
Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. Now, got that up too high, and it didn't want to come back. So, a tough hole. It's in for bogey at 12. And that's going to drop him back down to 6 over. Hole number 13. This is regarded by most as the greatest par 5 in the world. Why? The risk-reward that's involved and all the history that's been written here at this wonderful hole. Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. Oh, this might be close. Oh, that's a big mistake. You cannot come up short here at 13, and that ball's going to need to be fished out of Rays Creek. So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4.
This hole's been a bit of a struggle, but beautiful short shot and a chance to get away with a par.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. and he'll remain at 6 over. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. Okay, not too bad there.
10-foot putt left.
Oh, no, I thought that was in for sure. Just a little jag right at the end, going to leave it on the lip.
Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And he'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par.
On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. The only real bailout area is right. It's his second at 15. Oh, that's going to be into the bunker right of this green. And as we've seen through the years, this shot is going to be lightning fast from there. A birdie chance if he can knock one in close. His third from the bunker. Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. Par 3 16th here at Augusta National, and so many of the most indelible moments in the history of the sport happen right here at this short Par 3. Well, you have to figure this to be another exciting moment for this young golfer. Frank, you stop to consider how many great moments have taken place here at hole number 16, this beautiful little Par 3, and now here you are standing on that tee for the first time as a pro.
Yeah, it's quite incredible, Rich. Not just the hole, but the opportunity too. That ridge that cuts through the green there. So we've seen many a shot look like it's 20, 30 feet, even perhaps right or left of the flag, and then starts to take the contours, roll. Could it be a hole-in-one? Could it be like a Tiger Woods missing the green on the left and in your life? So 16, it's an opportunity. It's theater. It's Augusta.
A birdie putt now at 16.
Now this putt's going to feel like you're heading through tar as we go back up the slope, and it is going to push the ball from right to left.
Come on, you can't leave it that short, can you?
This is a 9-footer.
Okay, in for a bogey at 16. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Next up, the uphill Par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain, especially the green, which seems to slope off in just about every direction. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance. Good start to this hole. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. We arrive now at one of the most famous finishing holes in golf. 465-yard par 4 18th at Augusta. Uphill, dogleg right, 2 bunkers at the left elbow of the fairway, and 2 greenside bunkers protecting a 2-tiered green. Quite a sight. On now to the 18th tee. Frank, you know our golfer has to be disappointed that the score isn't a little bit better. But this is kind of how it goes for a lot of folks making that first professional appearance here at Augusta National. You have to gain some knowledge, you know that, and sometimes that comes the hard way.
It does, and I can identify with that, Rich. As my rookie year at Augusta National, my first round was actually one of my worst. So you're preaching to the choir here. You've got to take your licks. You've got to learn something from it. I did. They will as well. You'd think he'd be good at bunker shots. He's been in so many today.
Might want to take a shovel with him. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. That's a good putt to save par here at 18. And that will make this an opening round of 78. Disappointing. So one round in the books Frank, how would you assess what you saw from this golf course?
I think the golf course was the star, Rich. Really, there's enough.